Well, that's a good thing, I guess. So that's pretty much it. Like, not trying to sound like we're upset or, just going to have a whole podcast where we're talking about cuss words and throwing shit at each other, but I think that might be about it, really, isn't it?
Goodness.
We haven't really got anything too exciting. Like, we've played a bit of... we've been watching a lot of 30 Rock recently.
I love 30 Rock. I love
awesome
Tracy Morgan.
Yep.
I was about to call him Tracy Jordan, which is his character's name.
But yes. So, yeah.
I don't think there's much else to...
Not really, no.
That's not like us. We usually just got everything in
I'm still waiting for my copy of Rocket League to come out. I have a Mac, so I play some certain games on a Mac. When I mean I play games on a Mac, I've got the Lego Movie and Rust. What else have I got? Not a hell of a lot, to be honest with you.
No. I just play Facebook games.
Yeah. Yes, you do. Yes. I get all the...
No, I don't do that no more.
I have an email here from yesterday.
It was $2. Come
I know.
on.
I let it be. It was $2.98. I thought, yeah, that's all right. That's fine. So yes. So anyway, thank you so very much for hearing us have our ramblings, which are random as always. If you want to get in touch with us, feel free. Feel free. Gareth's Random Ramblings.space. Have you got anything else you wish to say, Bex? Any other stuff? Or
at the moment, no.
We may do a another podcast tonight when we get home from the movies, just to balance it up.
Yeah.
In fact, we could do that, actually. How about we do that? How about we pause the recording now?
Okay.
Even though no one knows what time it is we're here, so we can... It's currently, how about 20 to 1 in the afternoon here.
Oh, is it already?
Yeah. If we do the podcast now, if we pause now,
yeah,
we can come back from it. We can do the last 10 minutes on vacation.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Expect spoilers.
Yeah. So we will pause here. And it'll give Bex enough time to finish off a picture. We'll be able to create a little bit more.
Looking pretty cool, actually.
It does, actually. It looks pretty good. And we will talk more about vacation and say, well, we're going to talk about it about probably another 7 hours. Or 8 maybe by the time we get home or whatever. But thanks to that modern technology that is editing, it's going to be in like about 10 seconds after this little musical break.
James is a fucking idiot.
What?
What?
Okay, well, hello everyone back again. We've, you gotta remember, Bex. First of all, don't lean on the table. Second of all, when I have the mic on and I got the headphones on, be careful what you say. So all you Jameses out there right now, she wasn't meaning you. Well, actually, she was meaning you. Yeah, not you, you. Yeah.
Actually, I was meaning Garrett.
You. Think about it. Nice ice baby. Bum, 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 bum.
And that's all you can do.
Pretty much. Without being sued by Queen. Alright, so yes. So we have come home from watching Vacation. And we've got 2 opinions on it because we have Bex's opinion that is, someone who's watched all the movies, all grown up with it. So Bex, what was your opinion on the movie in, say, 16 words?
I fucking loved it. There's no other way to say it. I loved it.
There's no other way to say it. I loved it. Bitches. There you go.
Don't add words in
no,
for me.
You had 16 words in your
don't even ask me to count 16 words, especially when I don't get a chance to actually sit down and think about exactly what I'm going to say.
Well, I was going to say 32, but I thought, nah, 16's enough. 16's enough.
Alright, yours in 16 words now then, mate.
It was really, 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 really good. That's 16 words. Count them. Count the reallys. Boom. No, it was actually really funny. I enjoyed it immensely. I liked the whole... The seriousness of it and yet the piss-takiness of it. It was good. It wasn't like a traditional American comedy movie. It was kind of more,
It was along the lines of the original film. There was no stupid... I mean, it was full of sex jokes and stuff, but then the original was full of sex jokes.
It was?
But it was more subtle.
You should watch that then.
But it was more subtle than the original... than the traditional American... piss-takey comedy movie.
I did like the part, and I think this is in the trailer, so we're not spoiling anything, because, don't want to do spoilers. But, the part with the cars, where they're driving down the street. I know that was a nod to the original.
Yes, it was, yeah.
Like, hey, how you
it
doing?
sure was.
And all of a sudden the woman just gets nailed by this truck and gets, taken out. It was immensely funny. And he's driving what the fuck happened there?
Where'd she go? Oh,
yeah. Couldn't see anything and just see these flames in the background. It was like, yeah, fair enough.
Oh my god, it was just so funny.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say, Ed Helms, I think he's really good now. I've always liked him a little bit, especially when he was back on Daily Show. But
I like Ed Helms. I think he plays his roles well. Didn't like him in the second and third Hangover movies.
That's because no one liked the second and third Hangover movies.
No, I found his character was really forced. His acting was quite forced in those movies.
Yeah.
But I do like him as an actor. I think he's quite funny. I think he played Rusty like a boss. Yeah. He really did.
He was cool.
That was awesome. Yeah. That was awesome.
And I did like Christina Applegate in that role that she was in. The kind of scared housewife, kind of given up on everything, then realised she's a dirty skank back when she was in high school, and kind of opened it up a little bit more. So that was cool.
And realised that her husband actually loves her. How funny is that to have a husband that loves you?
One day you'll experience that.
I will punch you.
Once again, if no one hears me about this podcast, someone find my body. I'll be in the back of the house. It'll be fine. But no, and the kids are funny. I like the little kid at the beginning.
What the fuck?
We're going to Wally World. This is bullshit right here. This is bullshit. Yeah. It was cool.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about little kids swearing, but it's always really funny, especially when it's like that, when they own the swear word. If they're just going fuck, it doesn't really make that much sense. But he's like, this is bullshit.
When you say little kid, he would have been about 12.
In real life he would have been about 12. In the movie he would have been like
about
10.
12.
9 or 10.
12. I think his brother was about 15. And
anyway, so
old enough to have a girlfriend. So 15. I'm going 15.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. Okay, this is a small spoiler. If you haven't seen it, I apologise. But
spoiler alert.
Made just absolutely pissed myself laughing. They're driving. Please excuse me.
Yeah, it's so
I'm
funny.
Sorry,
it made her
it's so
yawn.
late. No, it's quite late. Is it quite late in the evening?
No.
My bad.
It's about 8 hours since we recorded the first part of this podcast.
Somebody got a little bit drunk last night and got up at 5 a.m. Anyway, moving on. I love the bit. There's a bit where they're driving along down the road in this ridiculously creepy car, and this Jeep pulls up next to them, and he's flirting with the girl in the car, like with the original movie, but they're not that kind. No, because the red car.
It's the two kids. Yeah, two kids are like looking at each other doing the whole
like Chevy Chase was doing in the original with the chick in the red car. They were doing. Yeah.
Are you talking about the part where the truck gets nailed like we just said, or are you talking about the other part?
No, the other part.
Okay, so it's a kid's version of it, though. Yeah.
Yes. And anyway, he's just about to pull this really funny, really lovely face at this girl, or whatever he was doing. And his little brother with a plastic bag over his head.
Yeah.
With a plastic bag over his head. He's like, oh,
go to sleep. Go to sleep. And as you can imagine, the awkward teenage guy's like gasping for air, sticks his tongue out and like rips the bag open. Looks like he's coming out of an alien's
he's like, oh,
chest going, and the chick's like, okay, goodbye, and that's it. So yeah, but it's really funny, and there's a couple of cameos in it which we're not going to spoil.
Oh, we won't ruin it. No.
The truck driver, incredible. That was funny.
So funny.
Yeah, just the as I was saying to someone else. You know how normally American comedies, they like set up all for the jokes and they try and like go, da-da, here's our joke, ha-ha, kind of thing. And you're like, yeah, I could see that coming a mile away.
Yeah.
There were so many times in this one where it was a case of they'd say a joke, set it up, and it kind of had like a Family Guy feeling. Like they kind of pushed it to the farness of what you would normally, it was funny. then it went awkward, and then it went back to being hilariously funny because of just the silence and the pause and the waiting and the...
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it was bloody brilliant. I would pay to see that again.
Yes, I would too. That was fun.
I ruined your joke just then.
Pardon me?
I ruined your joke.
You
just
did
then.
ruin my. I was trying to be like,
sorry.
Yeah, you know those really awkward pauses, where it's like, they say something, they ask a question, like, so Bex, did you enjoy the bouncy cuddles we had last night? So yeah, that kind of thing. It was that kind of stuff. That kind of hilarious. We wait, and you're like, okay, start talking now. Start talking now. Okay, this is funny again. Yeah. And
I love the Korean car.
Oh. Yeah. They're driving an Albanian car from that's some weird thing that looks like it's like a cross between a Prius, a van, and two cars smashed together kind of thing.
A clown car.
Yeah, and a clown car. And they're typing in the GPS and stuff like that, and it goes from English to Albanian to French to German to Korean. And the Korean one's getting angry at them.
Yeah.
Like it's going, it's going, and it comes with the subtitles, like turn left at the next roundabout kind of thing. It was really fucking that's well done. I like that.
That was crack up. And there is a much funnier scene a little bit further down the movie, which we are not going to tell you about because it would completely ruin it.
Are we talking about the mushroom card?
The mushroom button? Yes.
Yeah, okay,
We're not
cool.
going to tell them any more about it.
No. But also, too, there is a surprise cameo, which they kind of give away at the beginning of the bloody movie in the title screen, which is stupid, and also it's in the trailer, so it doesn't matter. But the original people make an appearance.
Yes.
Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo.
Is that her name?
Yeah. I've never seen the movie, but I know her
Wow.
name. Boom. Thank you, Mr. Google.
It was...
Smart brains.
No, look, it was awesome. I mean, as a child growing up with my parents having movie night on a Friday, yeah, we were your traditional bloody nuclear family that watched that sort of watch movies as a family on a Friday night with fish and chips in the lounge.
Yep.
It just took me back to the days with the original National Lampoons with my brother and sister and I sitting in there with mum and dad watching this thing, wetting ourselves laughing on the living room sofa. It was just the funniest thing ever.
There's a guy on YouTube who reviews movies. His name's Jeffrey Jans, I think it is. Jahns. This is his last name. Jans. Well, yeah. He's an American guy. He's really cool. Does really short videos and reviews and stuff. I'm going to steal one of his lines. That movie is definitely a good time guaranteed, no drinks required.
Yes.
It was fun.
Agreed.
You didn't have to get drunk to enjoy it. You could have a couple of beverages if you want, but it's a good time guaranteed, no alcohol required. Ting, ting. Yeah,
and it's always a good sign when...
Please don't sue me.
And it's always a good sign when the entire cinema is laughing.
Oh, yes.
So loud.
Yeah.
It was nowhere near full. There was about 10 of us in the cinema.
Yeah.
And we were all laughing like we were sitting on our own living room sofa.
Exactly, yeah. There wasn't this whole kind of laughter. Oh, no, son. This was full-on proper, to the point you're just like, I'm really sorry, guys, but that shit was funny. I'm really sorry.
And then you look around and they're all laughing.
They're doing the same thing too,
yeah.
so it doesn't fucking matter. They're all that awkward laughing pose, where you can't take a breath, so you're like, I'm really sorry, guys, for making that noise, and all of a sudden they just go, that was them. Alright, well anyway, that's it for today, because we have crossed over the 30-minute mark, probably soon anyway. But I just want to say thank you so very much for listening once again. If you want to find out a little bit more about us, Gareth's Random Ramblings on Space. Thanks for lasting this long. And a big shout out to
Mike Jolitz.
Okay, I was going to go, we'll say hi to him. I was going to say Ed Helms, Christina Applegate, and Jeffrey Johns as well, because fuck it, I'm going to tag them all in this shit as well. So
And Hoyts.
I just want to say, you guys did a great movie. Jeremy, sorry for stealing your line. Mike, what's up? And Hoyts, thanks very much for,
An awesome date night.
letting us in, even though we were like 10 minutes late.
And arguing.
Granted, we were 10 minutes late, but we still didn't miss a fucking movie. We walked in there and there
we
was
still
the
had
trailers.
20 minutes of trailers.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Anyway, thanks very much. Have a great day, and we will catch you next week. If you want to have a discussion about anything or send us some ideas or questions you want us to answer, check out the website, garethsrandomramblings.space. Till then, peace.
And it'll only be Gareth next week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. We're doing the special. Yeah.
Just a one-off for Gareth. I will be working a very long week, and yeah.